Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Harmonizing. Let's go.
Ooh, yeah.
What up? What up? You already know what it is. This is the Scheme Team. We
Yes,
here a
sir.
new week. This is season 3, episode 2. Get my bearings. Y'all know who I am. It's your main manifest. To my right, I have.
You have the euphoric endorphin releaser, Pookie Long Johns.
To my left, I have.
Your man Zenos.
Y'all already know, man. We the Scheme Team, and we are back as we raise our glass and get a
Yes.
toast.
Yes. I'm
We actually unique.
Get my
today.
electrolytes today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Long as you stay hydrated. Shout out to everybody who's watching us on Facebook Live. Y'all on the Scheme page. Make sure y'all can follow us and like the page. Show your love, show your support, leave comments. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And listening to us wherever you listen to your podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Podbeam, Stitcher, Deezer, iHeartRadio, all the tune in. Yeah, Spotify. You already know. Thanks for all the support. We rocking, man. We doing it. Got a lot to get into. So much going on. August, is Leo season. It's a new moon coming up. We got so much to talk
Full
about.
moon tonight.
Oh man, it's been crazy. How y'all? Before we jump in, everybody been good? How y'all week, man? Everybody been, good, great,
Good week.
good week, great week. What's been good? What's been good about it?
Hey, look, I turned on my TV Thursday night.
Thursday night. Oh yeah.
I told the kids, get in here. We're going to have a moment of silence because football season's back.
Right.
Let's go.
It's
Yeah.
just preseason, but
Right.
You know what's crazy? I
ugly
was
girl is still a girl.
I
You
was so
already know.
amped. I did the tone. Football.
Might as well start us these right into sports.
Fell
We
asleep.
can't even. We already. But my week was great too as well. I texted a lot of people. It's funny. A couple of my people are Falcons fans. They didn't even know the game was playing. I be already on it. I count the months because we get from August to February. That's like 6 months of the year we get football. So the first game, I don't care, just to see the kickoff, right? And that first hit,
Football.
they don't even play the starters.
Yeah.
But you just be ready to
Ready.
just see a hit or something.
Action.
Hall of Fame game.
Smell some old
Yeah.
funky pads.
Yeah, man,
You want something.
Your
Cleats.
body. Yeah. And so then next week, of course, we got all the games popping off. But it's crazy because it just feels good to have the game back at this time in the summer, man. But it's so much going on the NFL front. We got to jump right into it. The Cowboys don't want to pay Zeke.
Zeke.
Still there. He's still holding out. Said he went to Mexico. Took a vacation on the Cats, man. Then Jerry Jones came out talking about, you don't need a star running back. You can actually have, running back by committee.
I was thinking, like, what if he just going out trying to act like he just sitting out so he could spend 30 days to clean himself up? Because he'd be going to them dispensaries and stuff.
Yeah, that's a possibility. A lot of that's true, Jay. A lot of the players don't want to go to camp.
Yeah, they don't want to go.
They use contract holdouts, surgery, injury, and all that's not injuries, but threatening of surgeries and holdouts.
But you know what? For running backs, right? He just saw Le'Veon sit out for the year and get paid.
Yeah.
And then all summer, what did we see all summer?
Everybody.
Melvin Gordon.
AD
Everybody,
getting paid. Not just the NFL, but NBA too, right?
A lot of them doing
So
it.
we see all this big cash, and I think Zeke's getting like what, $2 million or something crazy like that.
Yeah, he's still on his rookie contract.
Yeah.
So that's not. Yeah.
And even though running backs don't last as long, like you can win without a running back, like they take the brunt of the NFL season. So,
Yeah, you definitely need a running back, Jerry Jones. I don't know what he talking about, Jerry Jones. You better pay that man. You ain't gonna
And
get nobody better.
they built their team, around to be a running team. So now you gotta come with it. It's like why they playing with that man?
Zeke's a good.
They
back,
gonna play him though because he led the league in rushing 2 of the last 3 years. So you got to give him his money. If not, you don't want Dak to do it by himself. Dak not built like that. He not one of those quarterbacks.
No.
You know what I mean? Who can win a game on his shoulder. But just that in general, what y'all think about them like trying to devalue the running back position? I don't like how, me personally, they are trying to set the market and regulate. They didn't want to pay Le'Veon Bell when he was on top. Now they don't want to pay Zeke when he's on top. Me personally, I think because they know a lot of the running backs are brothers. Besides Christian McCaffrey from Carolina, right?
Right.
He's the only one, who got wiggle. But you'll pay Sam Darnold. What's his name? Not Sam Darnold. Sam Bradford. Got $20 million a year ago or season before. and play 4 games.
Ain't doing nothing.
They keep letting that market go up. Right, ain't doing nothing. Kirk Cousins can get 98 mil. Come on now. You know that for the game of the league in general, that Ezekiel Elliott is more, prominent to the game of football than Kirk Cousins. But you're not trying to set and regulate that position, right? QB, but you want to regulate the running back. I don't think that's right, man. Like these guys, and they take the most hits.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I mean, what you think? I think it's a conspiracy theory or?
It's crazy, man. Can't nobody run like them boys. That Vinny Testaverde, they had called him on a Friday to tell him to come back in the days. He will always get a call. Mike Vick won't get no call back like Vinny Testaverde used to get.
Even they recycle Nathan Peterman, a lot of quarterbacks. I don't know. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't. Because receivers get paid. Because
they'll pay receivers.
Antonio Brown got his, so I just think it's probably more of a risk, right? Because they take so many hits, and you don't want to be paying somebody $30 million for a season.
It's starting to be a trend.
And then they out at week 1.
Right.
What you talking about? Running backs?
Yeah. I think it's because they take so many hits, they don't want to pay them.
They feel like they're dispensable.
Yep.
I mean, dispensable. But I think, but still, it's like if you're gonna build your franchise around running the ball, you gotta pay the running backs. You gotta make sure
pay him like he's a quarterback.
Yeah, man. Because again, they're getting hit more. The game is protected for Brady. Tom Brady, Big Ben just got a new contract. Eli Manning, they get 3, 4, 5 3-year deals. They rip them up, pay them again. They get paid multiple times.
Yeah.
And we saw what they did with, DeMarco Murray, a lot of other running backs. They try to use them on a franchise, 4-year deal, or their first rookie contract. Franchise, and throw them away. After six good years as a running back, it's over.
Knees
so you
hurting.
your knees is over. You got to get your money early.
Can't walk straight.
Yeah, man.
Who would you take, a good quarterback or a good running back? What would you take for your team, for your franchise?
Ooh, that's a good question. It depends on how else my team is built. What do we already have receivers? That's a good question. Like if I don't have nothing from the ground up.
Look at Brady. Brady make them receivers something, man.
That's a system though.
Well,
But that's a system. But what I'm saying is, if I got a strong defense and I know I'm gonna be like a ball control team, give me the running back. But if I got good wide receivers, you know what I mean, average defense, I'm gonna be like a LA Rams or Saints type shootout team. I'd take the quarterback. If he's a passing type quarterback.
Yeah, give me the quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback. You can shut down the running game. Like you can shut down
Until the playoffs.
any good running game. You can shut it down.
Then it's not. You got to ask what type of quarterback. Are you giving me a pocket passer,
Yeah.
or are you giving me like a Lamar Jackson?
Scrambler.
You
or
giving me
Scrambler?
Atlanta Mike Vick
Yeah.
or Philly
Yeah.
Mike Vick?
Right. That's the thing. You know what I mean? You give me
Right.
a
That
pocket
Atlanta
passer.
Mike Vick was something different.
6'3" rocket hour Jameis Winston. You give me a Jameis who's gonna go and pack 35-3. But if you're gonna go ahead and give me like a Josh Allen or somebody who
Hey, man.
you're gonna who gonna be up and coming.
Josh
But no,
gonna show out this year.
everybody's
Yes, he
saying
will.
I think he's gonna do all right. He's gonna be a game manager. He needs to play just like Dak. But we need really LaShawn McCoy needs to show out. Shady McCoy is like who got it.
team,
Yeah,
man. This is the team and the guys around you who gonna make you better.
Bills ain't got no receivers.
Hey,
Like you know what I mean? Who's established himself yet? I ain't gonna say
no
they
big
got
names.
boy.
We ain't got the big
'Cause
names.
they could come out and eat this year.
Cole
but-
Beasley, the biggest name receiver we
slot.
got, really,
Yeah.
and he like a wing back. He
Right.
the slot.
We gotta see,
Oh,
man.
Beasley. I think the NFC East is gonna be entertaining. I think the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins. I think they're gonna have something for the pass this year.
Oh, in the AFC.
Yes,
I
sir.
think
I like to hear that.
the AFC gonna be different. Yeah, because the Jets got something there. And I
saying
think
the Jets got a good defense.
Yeah, the
they do.
Jets
Well,
have
they got Jamal Adams. They got their safety. I don't think.
They got some. They got.
They lost their
CJ
coordinator.
Mosley from.
Oh yeah, they did get
They got
Mosley.
CJ Mosley. They got the rookie.
You
out
like
of Alabama.
Mosley? He had
Yeah.
Mosley in our league. He always been a Mosley. Did Mosley
Mosley-
go to Alabama?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
right.
from
He
Alabama.
love his Alabama guys.
Hey, roll tide. We filling it
Roll
up,
Tide.
man.
Uh-huh.
Filling up the league. Filling up the skins.
Y'all trying to catch LSU? See,
Nah,
Bucks, we
nah.
get them LSU guys, boy. LSU guys.
Yeah, that's why they
Honey
suck.
Badger, you crazy? Get out of here.
He won't ever
What?
admit they crack ass.
We got the bet. Now we ain't talking shit no more. We get right to it. I proposed a bet last week. Are y'all gonna stand up and take it? I proposed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have a better record than the Buffalo Bills
No.
and the 49ers. What y'all want to bet? Let's
No.
go. Yeah.
I got $20.
Crickets.
20?
I'll take that.
I got $20.
We'll put a quarter.
Okay.
Y'all hear that here? We put that in there.
And they got to have a better record than both.
No. One on.
So you're saying
I'm taking
all
20
of them.
Niners for me
Overall.
I got
Okay.
25
Overall?
head up better you, and then 25 head up.
Oh,
better
okay.
you.
Okay.
Y'all want to put it in the pot and do a whole overall?
Well, that's that 2 bets.
I'm betting. Y'all want to bet? You want to bet?
Let's
Bills
read-
Niners?
I got us. I got
Let's
the Bills.
revisit
man. I got
this
money on the Bills,
at
man.
the end of preseason because I got to make sure none of my guys.
See how they scared? Scared money don't make money. See how they scared?
Because if my quarterback gets hurt again,
49ers. 49ers.
then we're gonna have to readdress.
We got
reassess.
I ain't see how I ain't got to wait the preseason. I know it was about to happen.
If they start Jameis, I'll take that bet right
You
now.
crazy? James is starting. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So the bet is taken. That's on the books. And we play week 1, so somebody gonna be mad. After.
A lot of
Are you
players got to
serious? Y'all
step
not
up.
even coming out of that division. Y'all got the Rams, Super Bowl, NFC
Rams gonna have the
champs.
Super Bowl hangover.
Y'all got the Seahawks.
See the sea bags.
And then I got, honestly, y'all might be the 4th team because Kyler Murray gonna be all right. Yeah,
Kyler Murray's garbage.
You crazy?
The
He
Spags
he
overrated.
might he gonna be better than Garoppolo or whatever is Garoppolo.
Nah.
Y'all ain't got no receivers.
Garoppolo looks so good, the league gonna make him a star.
That don't mean
They gonna give. Remember how they gave the Rams that win over New Orleans? They gonna give.
Think they
they
gonna
gonna
do that-
they
they
gonna
gonna do
give
that
the
for,
Niners at least 2 wins. At least 2 wins this year. Watch.
we're gonna see. He over here to the Bills and nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. I ain't getting sucked in. You know. We'll see, man.
Yeah.
But
We'll see. We'll see.
Speaking of football, y'all they keep talking about this proposing an 18-game season. What y'all think about that? Y'all think they're gonna do it? I think 18 games is too much, personally.
They want that money.
Yeah,
18 games. That's like 2
Regular
college
season.
seasons.
yeah, that's like
Nah.
you would have to increase the roster limit.
Well, they were
Just
talking
take
about
one of the preseason games away. That's all. 16 is perfect. 4, 4,
take them
4.
all the way. If you
When that's supposed to start?
What?
Next season?
What, the 18? They didn't rule on it. They was
okay.
proposing it. Nobody said that. I don't think they really wanted it. They just keep
But
talking
they were
about
saying
it.
that they were going to limit everybody to 16 games.
Right. See, that's another thing. How you going to have 18 games and then make people sit 2 games? How do you pick the 2 games? Then you sit versus the 49ers and Drew get lucky. No, ain't nobody doing that. No.
Yeah. 2 bye weeks.
Yeah, they said 2 bye weeks and then increase the roster limit. What they need to actually have is like a D league for the NFL, like they got for.
See, I think it's too late for that. See,
Right.
the NFL is the only sport that people care about.
Right.
Like, people passionate about.
Fanatics.
Basketball, yeah. Baseball, whatever. Hockey, I don't even know when that comes on. But football, people bleed, people cry, people
Tattoo
weep.
Yeah.
logos.
And you can't, just like they saw with that league that just came out in the spring.
Oh yeah, the AFL.
Yeah,
XF,
it's hard
whatever.
to throw a
Yeah.
team out there. And if you don't know anything about it, if you don't care about the brand, the logo, because that's what we care about. We really don't
Right.
even care about the players. Because
Right.
I hate Tom Brady,
But
but
you'll
if you
watch
put on
it.
that Niners,
Yeah.
Yeah.
look, man,
It's
I'm going
on. You
all
rock
the way.
with
I'm
it.
going
And
all
see,
the
but
way.
that's the thing. I think to your point, it's like that league was all right because they had some former NFL players. Like so, some people was watching to see can Johnny Manziel make it back in the league. They've been giving him so many chances. He's done.
Yeah.
But can he make it back in the league? And so they know that they're going to draw tickets. They had some ex-coaches. But, you kind of right. It's like arena league.
'Cause I think the toughest part. Have you ever tried to watch a football game like a pro or college with empty stands? Like it's just boring, man. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to watch guys.
No,
hit
some of
each other.
those games, I ain't going to hold you, be all right. Like, if you catch like a late night New Mexico State versus Pac West, and they be 76-63, like, just everybody scoring, don't be no defense.
See, I'm an SEC guy. Give me
Oh, yeah.
7-3 every time.
Yeah,
Give me
that's
7-3.
how you want.
I'll take that.
Well, see, yeah, that's good football, too.
But I need some stands and I need some fans in the stands though.
Man, yeah, that's true. Because they be playing in front of 100,000.
Because that picks up the energy. The players feed off that, and I think in the spring, that spring league, I think that's why one of the reasons why it's people just not going to go see.
Well, you know they're going to bring it back next year, the XFL.
XFL.
Vince McMahon and all that. He hate me. Y'all remember that a long time ago? He hate me.
Yeah.
He hate me, man. You
See,
that?
it seemed like that's just like playing. It seemed like that's
And he
just
made
like
it to the NFL. Yeah.
comedy lead of the football.
He hate me.
He hate me. How you gonna ball
his
sagger?
jersey name.
Like how your name just make a name.
Hey, man. It's
Crack-
a
crack
new moon.
man.
They doing different stuff. So you gotta come with it. I think that's gonna be cool. What they need to promote is that lingerie football league. They need to get that back on NBC. They took it off. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember.
I didn't know it was on TV.
It was.
The one girl got hit so hard her titties came out.
And that's why they took it off. Real talk. That's a fact. Because they would go tackle, and, they got the lingerie.
One went left, one went right.
Because they really playing. I was surprised at how serious they were playing. I thought it was going to be on some, they tackling. So they went to tackle and, ass cheeks cut it all out and all that. So, you just got to put it on FX or Adult Swim or something
We
like
just
that.
watch it.
Yeah, get it on a late night. Or put it on YouTube. Straight to
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix is not live. Though.
Yeah, they gotta find a way to regulate it.
So, do you think women should play
In the
alongside
league?
men?
Nah, come on, we he trying to throw
No, I'm
little
not trying to
topics.
bait.
They ain't right. They ain't gonna do it. They don't need.
We talked about that. Check out season 2. I think that was about episode 4. It's somewhere in the archive. We had this debate.
Yeah.
The girl, get out. Come on, man. Like so.
I hit her
hard.
hard.
So if a woman obviously is physically capable, I'm sure you'd be fine with that. If a woman ran a
What
4-2,
position? What position she gonna play?
she's a receiver running 4-2.
This is a whole. And gonna play cornerback and get hit by an NFL linebacker, a 6'2" male running.
No, she runs a 4-2.
But
So
she gotta
might
get tackled.
She might get hit by the safety.
She gonna get tackled. She gotta go across the middle on a slant, and she gonna be Luke Kuechly and Devin White and C.J. Mosley. Come on.
How much she weigh?
Stop it, Drew.
She weigh
He
139.
can't even get right.
6'2", 215.
Ooh.
Why does she have to integrate? Here's my question. So the toss it
'Cause
back
there's
on
no
you.
other- there's
Yes,
no
there
other
are.
football.
There are leagues. They're
Hormones,
100% female leagues. There's one NFL player. His mom was a linebacker. Facts. His mom played linebacker. They showed the picture now. There's a 100% all female league. Tackle football, 11 on 11. Why won't she go play there? That's the thing. Like, everything is not to be integrated. Like, we need to cut this out, man. Like, we did all this media stuff. Some stuff, just leave it alone, man. Like, that's the last thing we got. Just,
Stay with your own kind.
gladiators. Yeah, like, chill. You don't see females trying to get in the NBA? Same thing.
I think they're trying.
No. You have the WNBA.
Yeah.
Right. So you got the NFL, WNFL. Somebody start the WNFL. We could put some bread up and that would be cool. Like, cut it out. Why do you not see women in the WNBA? And I'm not sexist or nothing at all. This is just, we talking the truth. Don't nobody want to talk about this because you got to be, politically correct and all that. But,
Right.
That'd be
Yeah.
tough.
he
That'd be
mopping
tough.
with.
Got to work to do.
Oh man, this is new move rising for real. But on some real,
do
we
it
gonna
all.
tie in the knowledge. These really recorded knowledge. Speaking of the NFL, we got the Eric Reed was talking about he's still gonna be doing a protest, man. That's the bittersweet about. Like, I am excited about football.
Yes.
But I still see this.
That's what I like to
protest.
see. Who gonna kneel and who not?
Yeah, and you got Robert Quinn saying he's gonna do his fist and keep it going. What y'all think as far as just, again, Kaepernick number one still not having a job, but players still like,
Kneel.
we stand steadfast with it.
Well, look, first, let me say, I'm a Niners fan, and that's where it started.
It started.
Right? I don't think Kaepernick is that good of a quarterback. Look, I'm a Niners fan. Hold on, man. Because I'm a Niners fan. I'm a Niners fan. I've seen him play. Without Jim Harbaugh, was it Jim? John? Without John Harbaugh as his coach.
This man took a team
Or
to the
Jim
Super
Harbaugh.
Bowl. You are wilding.
The coach took him to the Super Bowl.
He was the quarterback of the team that went to
He
the
didn't
Super Bowl.
coach the whole season.
He
He
was-
did not quarterback the whole
Right.
season.
They had the other dude in there. He wasn't doing nothing.
The other average
Alex
dude-
Smith didn't do nothing, never been in upset, and then they took Alex Smith out, put Kaepernick in, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Could have won it, but okay.
But Kaepernick, when he played after Harbaugh left, wasn't good. Now
I can name 5 quarterbacks right now he's better than.
I can name 10.
He was more of a scrambler, wasn't he?
Nathan
though?
Peterman is still in the league.
Wasn't he more of a scrambler?
Yeah, he was just like Lamar Jackson,
run in the video,
RG3, all that. Russell Wilson. At one point,
bow-legged runner.
Kaepernick and Russell Wilson was neck and neck for like the scramble athletic quarterbacks. He can still play right now.
Yeah.
So you got
Kaepernick-
32 starters and you got 32 backups. You can't tell me he's not one of the 64 best quarterbacks on the planet.
I don't think Kaepernick can play right now. I think he's been out too long. I don't think he like.
Well,
kept
right
his-
now, yeah,
Mike
but
Vick
he
was
still
out.
could.
Mike Vick was out for what, 2?
Le'Veon just sat out a year.
the millions make you get in shape though. The millions give you that motivation.
Man, you got Josh Rosen and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick is all right, but he can take Josh
He's
Rosen.
good every
He
other
can
game.
take Josh Rosen's spot in Miami Dolphins.
They said Rosen not even starting.
Yeah, he's not going. He trash. That's what I'm saying. It's quarterbacks in the league that Kaepernick is clearly better than. So let's not say that. They just don't want him in there now. He's not going to be a put it on his shoulder, throw the ball downfield type.
Right. And so what I'm saying is,
You was frustrated because y'all team is
I'm
trash.
frustrated because we should have 2 rings.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
But
Ran
yes,
to them Ravens.
if he had, let's just say, if he had Tom Brady ability, he'd be on the team right now. Even if he said I'm a kneel during,
I will give you that. If he was a traditional pocket
Yep.
passer.
Yep.
Let's not say Tom Brady though. It's other people we can say. We can say Pat Mahomes' ability because
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes is that dude.
Yeah.
Let's not act like I'm tired of that too. They hyping all these old quarterbacks, man. Like for real, it's over for all these cats. I'm tired of that. Like Eli Manning, just because they got named. Okay,
Eli.
y'all won Super Bowls. That's in the past. The new age quarterbacks.
yeah,
Jameis Winston, Patrick
No.
Mahomes,
Not Jameis
Pa-
Winston.
Patrick
Not
Mahomes,
Jameis
Jameis
Carson
Winston ain't
Wentz,
doing shit, but stealing crab.
Carson Wentz, Andrew
Yes.
Luck,
Yep.
Deshaun Watson. That's the new age of the NFL.
we got a lot of
All
great players.
these,
The Jets
Drew
have a
Brees about
future.
to fall off. Tom Brady about to fall off. Roethlisberger is still in there.
Aaron Rodgers.
I do respect Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers is still.
They gonna be like
doing
Brett
that
Favre.
noise. But Drew Brees, Matty Ice, all these not right. He's all right, but they not real. And everybody want to keep hyping them. It's over for all that. It's new quarterbacks here, and let's accept that.
Yeah, I was excited last season because we got a lot of new quarterbacks.
New quarterbacks, and
we got a lot coming.
I
in this
honestly
season.
think there are a lot of people, media personalities and pundits, coaches, GMs, and all that, who are scared to see the changing of the guard, if you will.
Man.
You know what I mean?
They
Drew
gon-
Brees had no numbers nowhere near Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes threw for 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards in his second year playing.
Right.
Drew Brees only had like 30. They tried to put him in the MVP discussion just because he older, he never won it. No, it's over with. Like
Yeah.
even Tom Brady said it. Yo, he tipped his hat like you the new guy. Like he got it. So now you got Dwayne Haskins coming up. Again, what's the Baltimore? I think Lamar Jackson. They talking about they're switching their offense. They might do some noise.
Let's get back to the kneeling.
Yeah, the kneeling. We're supposed to be on knowledge. But the kneeling. Let's go with. What are y'all thinking? Y'all thinking? Talk about it, P. You.
I'm with the kneeling, man. I like to see them owners get mad, and I just
Yeah.
man, they making millions. Let's make a point too.
And let's always get back to the narrative to know that he kneeled to protest violence and social injustice.
Right.
It's not no anthem protest. You can't change the narrative. See, that's why you got outlets like us who can stay focused on what the thing is. They try to call it the anthem protest. Nobody's
Right.
protesting the flag. Nobody cares about a flag to even protest it. Right. He's kneeling to bring awareness to social injustice, to the cops that being, killing and all that. So that is still going on. So yeah, you got to and shout out to the Panthers owner, even though he's a rival. The Panthers owner who went out and signed, right, Eric Reed when nobody else would.
Right.
So
Right.
They trying to change the agenda, like making it with the get mad and everything. You get mad just to try to not to defeat the purpose of what he's doing it for. He's doing it for some reason. People just getting mad, just not overlooking the reason why he's doing it though. It's like they need to keep kneeling
Because they don't care about the reason. I mean,
Right.
let's be
It
real.
ain't got
here.
nothing to do with it, right?
Like when Kaepernick first did it, I was like, "Come on, Cap, what you doing?"
Yeah.
And then when I dug into it and found
Right.
out the real reason, that gets they keep overlooking that. Like
Oh,
you said.
yeah, you got to keep. Yeah, they're
And
changing the narrative. That's why we
that's-
got to talk about the real reason, right? The real narrative,
And that's a
of what
good
it is.
reason to protest. I mean, it doesn't make sense to protest without a reason. And if innocent people are being killed by police officers,
Right.
without any sort of punishment, that's horrendous. Especially when those are one specific types of people. In this case, black people, black men getting killed by police officers, and that's what he was trying to bring attention to, that movement. But all people are offended about is the fact that he's this rich young black man needs to stand up because if it wasn't for America, you'd be, like Ronald Reagan said, you'd be a monkey with no shoes on.
That's what somebody
Maybe
said.
sneaking stuff. And listen, and that's what real quick. You got to pee. I'm coming to you, but I just want to say this: we got to make sure, and we will make sure that we keep this narrative focused. Okay, Like we started off to be excited about football, but in some regards, it's like sports and all that pacifies us. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and we could miss what it is. Now, I was kind of on the fence because a lot of brothers, this is that way they make their livelihood. So you go watch, and we know, some people going to watch the game, but we cannot forget, right, about the movement and the struggle and all that. So even though we excited for the NBA and sports and all that, we can't, miss the real reason, like you said, why they're kneeling and all that.
It's like you can't make people understand the reason either, because it was my coworker. He's like, I was talking about how I feel like America, I don't agree with it a lot. I don't like it. So he was like, where else would you want to live? I mean, America is great. It's the best place where you could be. And how he was just talking about, I just was looking at him like, man, you just don't know where I'm coming from with how I feel. So I'm not even going to try to explain it to you because you don't go through what the stuff that we all got to deal with too. So it's like some stuff you just won't understand.
Right. It's the agenda that they want to have. Somebody said it succinctly as well. As long as it's breast cancer, as long as it's military, salute for service, and the military pays them to do all that, that's a whole, whatever. Not to say the military shouldn't be supported, but that's a whole another money grab. Like, it ain't really, they'll let those causes be, out in the forefront. But when you want to talk about other stuff, that's different. But speaking of boycott, I want to ask y'all, are there any other products, that you guys are boycotting or that y'all don't use, or that you just stopped using?
Off the top, let me see.
No.
You got some?
I can tell you when I was.
Go ahead.
When I heard about that Heineken commercial, I stopped drinking Heinies, and I used to always drink Heineken. I haven't had one since I seen that, like, racist commercial.
No, I hadn't heard about that.
That was a while back. So they had the commercial, and dude slid the beer down the bar, and y'all could go look it up. I don't even want to give it, but I stopped doing that. And then Starbucks is another one. First of all, Starbucks coffee is nasty as shit. That it's all thick and black, and he likes it. But after they had that whole, you can't come in here and use a bathroom. You know what I mean? I
did stop going.
I haven't been in a Starbucks since. So that's just me.
I'm about to stop flying out of DCA. I'm about to stop flying out of
Ronald
Reagan Airport.
What's up?
Did you hear about the Ronald Reagan tape they released this week?
No, what happened?
Oh wow!
Let's go
this week.
Hot take.
So,
let's discuss this.
So
let's discuss this.
You know how those presidential conversations are like classified or whatever until a certain time and they release it. But I think he was talking to Nixon. This was before he became the president, and before Reagan became the president. And Nixon was expressing frustration about talking to some, I think, delegates from Africa. And he was like, "Man, these monkeys, like."
Word.
He was like, I guess so something. I'm kind of butchering his statement, but he said something about monkeys, and it's like they forget to wear shoes. Now this was 1966. I think
this was before he was president.
This is way before he was president. He was a senator or something like that. Whatever crazy. He was out of California, and I'm kidding. I'm still gonna fly out of DCA, but
that's crazy.
That's our history. The point is that's the history that we came from. Yeah. This man was the president. And for Colin Kaepernick to try to take a stand and say, hey, we still need certain levels of things to change in order for us to be receiving equal treatment.
Right.
I think that's a noble cause.
Man, if all of us was in Africa, we would all be naked. Wearing clothes is European stuff. For real. The Europeans is garbage. It's hot in Africa. They don't wear no clothes there. We wouldn't wear no clothes in Africa. It's hot there. So the Europe is colder. So that's why Europeans and stuff that's why we got clothes on now, because the Europeans, we following.
So you would just want to walk around naked?
I mean, if I was in a hot climate, I wouldn't mind it. For real. I ain't in Africa. I'm over here now, so I put on some Nikes.
Let's move on to entertainment. Entertainment, D's. We up so much going on in entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Get to the new, yes, sir. Diddy, y'all said Diddy, right? I don't know if this is news, but he was dating Lori Harvey. Zena's up. Well, no, I'm making put women on the spot.
Yes,
but have you ever? Isn't it weird that? Well, first of all, shout out to Diddy because his portfolio is very diverse, and Diddy has the joints. Oh my, we can just keep going down to Cassie. Just keep naming them. But no, it's like. I didn't know if his son Justin was dating her, if they were, or they was just kind of messing around. Everybody in Hollywood mixing mingle and all that. But if he was really dating her and we don't know if Diddy's dating her. People see, that's another thing, yo. They see you out at a lunch table like, oh, Drew was on a lunch date with one of his students. You just, you met her for after hours having a cup of coffee. So do we even know that, he's dating us allegedly? We should leave with that, say allegedly. But, if it is, I don't know. You talked about this, Pete.
Well, allegedly, he wanted to put him on punishment. It didn't work, so he did something with his girlfriend. That's what happened. And he said, "Daddy gonna get you."
Go get you.
So, I don't know. Did he? That ain't right, man. That ain't right, because that start beef. You don't want beef with your own dad.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably one of those cases where you gotta err on the side.
Lori Harvey could get it though on the low.
What's that?
I would say Lori Harvey could get it.
She ain't always look like that.
Holla at me, shorty. Yeah, you said she ain't always look like that?
No. I heard she was big boned.
You thinking of the other one, I think.
No, then Lori Harvey. That's what
she
I'm
was?
talking- Yeah.
Oh. She was always cold when I was,
You gotta see some pictures when she was in the 8th grade.
8th grade.
For real.
That's the 8th grade. Yo, some other good news. They said this charges versus ASAP, and we was talking about that last week, was dropped, right?
ASAP.
Salute. Yes, ASAP.
Yep.
Come on home,
Yep.
man. That's
Yep.
cool.
His mama went and got him.
Man, that's
going
crazy.
great,
That was
my
crazy
boy.
that they was trying to lock him up over there, but that's a good win to see him, see him come out of that.
When he get released?
I think today.
Oh man. Man, I know he happy. I bet he smell like Swedish for real. That song, he smell like Sweden.
Yeah, he's ready to come home. I'm sure.
Goodness.
It's crazy. Y'all guys all over the place. Then you was talking about AJ from 106 in Park.
Oh,
you knew that. You was talking about that.
Yeah.
Pete, what was it?
Yeah.
What happened? I ain't.
Well, sexual
Allegedly-
misconduct. He was
allegedly-
working for Extra, allegedly. So
You listen to the Scheme podcast.
It's he used to work for BT, Free and AJ, but
AJ and Free from the former
AJ and
co-host
Free,
of,
but
106
Extra
in Park.
freed AJ because they fired him
Free
because
was cold too.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I said about celebrity. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead,
Oh,
bro.
nah,
no, I'm
she
saying
was.
celebrity crushes. Y'all got me over here just thinking about celebrity crushes. Go.
Now you. Well, let me just start.
See, always this is my man. He always need to. Come on, because we got to call. Yeah, let's go.
Throwing them off.
If I can go back to the beginning,
Anytime.
man, you know who I used to be crazy about?
Who
was,
that?
One of Prince girls.
Karen Parsons, Hillary Banks.
That sounds
from the
like a
freshman.
math teacher.
Karen Parsons.
Right, Karen
Yeah,
Parsons.
Hillary Banks.
Oh, that's her name.
Oh,
okay.
Now it used to be two Hillarys. Remember?
Yeah.
Which one
No.
you talking about?
Not Aunt Viv.
Oh, that was two Aunt Vivs. That's right.
Sister. That was
Hillary,
kind of
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hillary was.
bougie. Oh man, yeah.
You never seen her in nothing else really.
Nope.
She
You
was
saw her
in
in like Major Pain.
Yeah, and
was in Major
Was she in
Pain.
Major Pain?
she was in Class
so.
Act too, wasn't she? She was one.
Y'all going
she
back.
was in
Okay,
Class
this is what we're
Act.
going to do. We're going to go
I think
back.
she was in one.
We're going to go
of
back,
Class
and then
Act.
we're going to come
Duncan
current.
Pinnock, he was girl.
So that was.
Yeah, I think she was.
Y'all good
in
movies. Y'all
Class
good
Act.
on y'all. What's it called?
That
Okay,
was-
that's one. Who else?
But if I had to come to something in the present, man.
Hold on, wait. We're going to all give our flashbacks. Keep thinking of your present. All right. Now, you got an older one?
Go ahead, man. You go.
I don't. We can just go in order. Since you said that triggered for me. Remember Lisa from Saved by the Bell?
You
She
know
was
she
a good-
passed. You know
For
she
real?
died. Yeah,
Oh, my
man.
goodness. Rest in
Lisa
power.
Turtle, or what's her name? Her last name Turtle though.
Did she for real?
Yeah, she passed away.
Dang,
I
she
was
was on.
told that.
She was on a Drew. She was on a Drew Hill. These Are the Times video.
Yeah.
Who's yours? I feel like I got another one, but go ahead.
Gosh,
I'm taking too long. See, you trying to.
man.
These guys got ladies, so they got to be careful. They see because they come home and the door's locked. No, but
I used to like CeCe Peniston. For real. You gotta Google her. Some people gotta Google her.
Keep on walking,
They wouldn't
let's
even
go
know.
walking to
I used
the-
to love her,
Keep on.
man. I would
okay,
watch
all right,
her.
we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do your weird crushes. All right, now current.
Man, I have to think about that.
I can tell you who your current, James.
Nah, you go. You gotta tell them.
Listen, where we at? Camera 1, camera 2. Look, I'm gonna tell you right here.
Tell you right now.
Miss Dage Loaf. I'm gonna tell you. Look, yeah.
Who?
Kiss her, you get some twat hair on your lips.
Hey, that's all right. We could do
Ugh.
whatever. Hey, listen.
Where's she from?
Do
You
your
know,
research.
Detroit, I think.
Days.
You don't know.
Let's go to lunch. Let's go have a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Or sandwich.
Man, I need to. I need to. Find
Yeah, I ain't got one.
Let me see.
They
Okay,
trying to leave me out here.
I'll tell you.
This nigga said CC Pennington.
Man. I used to think.
Yo, wow. Hey, listen, y'all
I
listen
used
to the Scheme podcast.
I used to like Suzanne
they're on their
Boyle.
phones. Everybody in the spot in the podcast world, they're looking for their celebrity crushes. I see Golden Girls on Zeno's phone. Golden Girls. I see
Suzanne Boyle.
I see April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles on on PLJ.
You read my mind, man.
Yo.
Did I just say something like that?
You want me to tell you who he really liked, y'all?
You crazy.
China.
Did you do that?
China.
I told you that worked, man.
The WWE wrestler.
Who, you?
You like her. You know.
I liked her porno. I liked her porno. Who? One Night in China.
That's what it was called? That's
One Night
actually
in
really
China.
Clever. One Night in
And she
China.
was muscle. She's like, oh, yeah. How you moan like...
Hey, you can say she was a dude. Who your current... Come on, Drew.
I'm gonna go
give
with
us one.
I'm gonna go with Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn.
Who's that?
Used to date Aaron Rodgers. Half Asian, half white, I think.
I heard of her. I don't know what she played in. What? Give me a movie she played in. Oh,
She
you
was
know
in
who,
X-Men. She was in X-Men Apocalypse.
All right, let's name some cold gremlins. You know who? We just all over the. You know who bad? What's this shorty playing Transformers?
Oh, Megan Fox.
Yeah. I know.
She know.
These over there, the coat up. These, you knew that. You crazy.
She all right.
She all right.
She all right.
Even Megan Good.
Okay,
like,
name-
people be go crazy over Megan Good.
is
Megan Good is
That's
just a
another
regular
celebrity
chick.
crush. She's married though. You know, respect.
She a regular chick.
You crazy.
Megan Good's cute.
Give me your code. Give me your code of, persuasion, Caucasian persuasion. Who you would?
What's that? Of the Caucasian.
Oh, you trying
Okay,
to
no.
start something here.
Who give me somebody colder than Megan Fox? Y'all said
a lot.
who? Ain't not a lot. Who?
Yo,
I tell you, who not cold. Who you think
Aerosmith
is
daughter.
cold as-
Aerosmith daughter is Liv Tyler.
I don't know. See, y'all got it.
You know Liv
We need to have
Tyler.
these
Liv
pictures
Tyler
up
is nice.
Liv
Who?
Tyler was in one of the Hope movies.
I can name. I like. You gotta have that exotic.
I'm not
flair.
good with names. I'm not good with names.
Carmen Electra back in the day used to get
yeah.
Carmen Electra. Y'all gonna have it. Cause in the comments, chicks, stay with us, ladies. They tuning out. They're like, they just talking about.
I can't.
Y'all ain't got nobody. Who? I'm trying to think of who is a cold. I tell you who's not. That gets a lot of hype.
Who?
He about to be mad. Katy Perry.
She all right.
You crazy? That's what I'm saying. She's not. Nah.
She like a regular drunk white girl.
So
Taylor Swift is cute.
Taylor Swift.
he on some. See, yeah, James. Don't get him started. That's what I'm trying to see.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you. But Taylor Swift. No.
You crazy, man. Taylor
I'm gonna let you
Swift.
finish.
Taylor
But
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is
Take his mic.
cuter than Megan Fox.
Oh, hold on.
No.
While we on singers, you know who I'm gonna go with?
Ariana.
Who's my
Yeah,
girl from Australia? The one that
Iggy?
Yes.
Azalea.
Yes, sir.
Iggy
cute?
Azalea.
She's cute.
We got Drew.
Oh,
called
you know who I was thinking about? Azalea, the other one.
Azalea Banks?
Is that her name? The black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about her. I was
That's
about to
your
say
crush?
no. No, I thought that's who you was talking about. Iggy Azalea.
I ain't naming nobody. They scared. All right, I'm up here. I need to have, we gonna have somebody up here we could go back and forth with it.
Yeah.
They don't want to say nobody.
I
know. I don't
They
want
don't
to
get me like that. I don't.
It's not about we just saying who cute, who's
you
pleasing
know,
to the
well,
eyes.
still.
You know, when we had the ladies up here, when we had the ladies up here, they try to talk about all that other stuff. So, no, we're gonna keep it moving.
They fine.
We write in appearance. We talking about appearance. Who looks there?
They getting a lot of surgery done. You know, I want a regular.
regular is
Now,
better.
if you can go who without nothing done, straight face, just pure natural.
Okay. Who?
I can't name one because I don't know them. They all done. I can't. It's hard to name.
You know who bad on the low? I was just talking. to
Natural?
somebody. Natural. Kravitz's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Zoe
Kravitz.
Zoe.
Yeah.
She played on Cosby
She
Show, right?
is,
Did she?
man. Her.
No, not her. What's the one who played on the Cosby Show?
Yeah.
You talking about Lisa Bonet?
Lisa Bonet. Yeah, she
Her too.
is.
Come on, it's joint. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
they don't like when I say joints. That's how we talk about. We don't care if they like it. Give a Scheme podcast.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Natural. Let's come on. Name some y'all can't think of them. Y'all
Can't
know
think of
names?
names. The girl. What about the actress from Thor Ragnarok?
Did I say Lori Kravitz? I meant Lisa Bonet. I gotta look up Lori
Lisa
Kravitz.
Bonet.
Where you say?
She was in Thor Ragnarok. Man, I have to look up her name. But she's pretty cute.
Yo, y'all comment with some baddies that we missing. Tessa Thompson. She don't do it. She's
no.
I don't know who that is.
I know who you're talking about.
Who is
she
that?
Go with Janelle. Now that's a baddie. Her spouse or whatever, my partner, Janelle Monáe. Shout out to Janelle.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But that Tessa Thompson goes with Janelle Monáe or whatever they partners.
Okay, no,
they
I
date.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So to me, you know who she looks like? Angela Simmons. You know, or whatever.
Oh, I got one.
You know what I mean?
Yo, my
crush. Russell Simmons' daughter.
Oh yeah.
Tessa Thompson in her favor.
I'm going back.
I'm taking Angela over.
Kyla Pratt used to be
I
my
knew,
joint.
yeah.
I used to love Kyla Pratt. You know who that is? Kyla Pratt.
She played in. She was the daughter of Dr. Dolittle.
That's when she looked like a dork on that movie. She's not on that.
Don't
movie.
use that one. That's who she.
But she looked.
And she was the daughter. Remember what they
on? She had a show with Flex.
Flex, yeah. She was
Flex.
the daughter.
What is that? It still come on. They was in Baltimore. They lived in Baltimore. I forgot the name of the shit.
Y'all naming people from the 90s.
Yeah, we going
explain y'all.
back.
Y'all ain't got
Janet
no
Jackson.
current. Yeah.
Mike with his hair
Janet
long.
Jackson crazy. She done got married 7 times.
All right, let's go Cougars. We gotta complete the cycle. Cougars.
J-Lo.
Pam Grier.
I like J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Cougars who can get it right now.
Nobody
Cougars who
named
can get it
Beyonce?
right now.
J-Lo ass got wrinkles in it too, and I still.
Is J-Lo considered a cougar?
Yeah. Hell yeah. For real.
Yo,
Janet Jackson is.
Drake had J-Lo.
Man, I don't think so.
You don't think that? He
Nah.
did. That's what it. Anyway.
Nah, he tried to get her.
He didn't get her?
tried.
Y'all
Nah.
think he got her?
Cause she knew that he'd tell. So she ain't
I ain't
messing
telling,
with
yo.
He write a song about it.
Right. He gonna say something. She's like, nah, I know you.
You know, oh my goodness. I mean, we just saying who just lovely, just queens we just appreciate. They said they put that thing on you, gonna be crazy though. Miss
Robin.
Erica Badu.
From Howard Stern.
Erica
Robin.
Badu.
Yeah.
Yo, so that's
you going way back. Though.
that's what I'm saying. No, Erica Badu right now.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, but she came out in the 90s, though, right?
But I'm just
crazy
saying,
too.
right now we talking about like cougars or
Right. Oh,
those
yeah,
or
yeah.
older.
We said
Who you?
cougars. We said cougars.
Yeah,
Craig, she played too much. She played mind games.
I might not want that because
Yeah.
she gonna have your whole
She gonna
check.
play
She
with
gonna
you.
have you.
Yeah.
She make dudes. You know, I don't know. That's what allegedly.
What about Will Smith's wife?
You know who
Nope.
else used to be?
Nope. She don't. Jada is all right. Jada Pinkett, she all right.
You know who used to be on some just mom wild like remember Felicia Rashad, Claire Huxtable?
Mm-hmm. She is so smooth. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
just like,
you better come
you
on.
can tell her skin like
You know who I was
Cocoa
crazy
butter.
about growing up too? Was,
she gonna lay
Gina.
with you and then she gonna make some
Gina,
stuff
Gina
in it.
from
Martin?
Ah,
See, I was feeling Pam
I like
more.
Pam.
Yeah.
I like Pam over
Tashina
Gina.
Arnold.
I was not feeling Pam.
You crazy.
Hold on, let me tell you the story.
That's my type of chick.
I was
Yeah.
not feeling
What up,
Pam.
Tashina?
And you know, Martin used to
Auntie,
call
let's
her
go
ugly.
for a day. Come to
Right,
DC,
right.
that man.
He messed with her though.
Man, I
Who?
saw Pam in real life one time.
Who?
Yeah, Martin.
That's anybody though in real life. Without no makeup.
I'm saying, why he calling her ugly on the show? And then you see her. No, I'm saying in real life.
Yeah.
She
was
look like
bad?
an angel.
Oh, I'm trying to tell. Oh yeah, I know. You can tell.
Like
you can
Yes.
Kelly
She
Rowland.
She was like
type.
dressed down, like
Man, yeah. And the way she acted I was like, man, I'm about to watch Martin
See,
reruns.
they made Gina like kind of like a.
Yeah,
They
like
made her like act hood though.
Right,
You know,
right.
they made her act hood and Gina act wholesome.
they said. Alicia Keys. Yo, you know who else? Well, we got to debate this. Shout out to Ed Scheme Team. Ed, yo, check this out.
Yo, Ed,
He said Rihanna ain't that bad. What y'all think about Rihanna? I'm gonna let y'all go first and see.
I
Some
look at
people-
somebody for their personality. The looks the looks don't get me.
No,
You got
just looks. We just talking looks now. We
I
ain't,
can't.
I
I,
feel you,
can't.
though. I know.
I can't
understand
do it
you.
because
But
if
right
you
now,
act a certain way, your looks just done.
okay. So Rihanna, just how she look. We're not talking about singing and all that.
She pretty. Yeah.
She's pretty. What you?
I feel like I
She
never really got a
overrated?
good look at her face. Like every time, it's like hitting her. So she's cute. She's cute.
she cute. She not pretty.
I'm
What
kinda
y'all think
like
about
P.O.
Rihanna?
I'm kind of like POJ, man. I'm at the point
Right.
where I'm so old.
Yeah,
like,
that's the
Dude, I'm like that, man.
I done seen it all, man.
even I'm like even if you got the best body, yo, you got it just don't get my mind.
Diplomatic
yo.
and politically
Like,
correct on a scheme.
I'm not gonna go
podcast.
there with you. Like you gotta have.
I look at women's personalities.
I
see your
really
first.
GPA,
do,
man.
man.
Can I see your GPA?
Now I do. I used to.
I hear
not.
you. Okay, we're talking about appearance. We're in the topic of appearance, guys. We get just let's have some fun for just it's a new moon rising.
It's new moon rising.
No, okay. I mean, it's just. I honestly think this is what I'm saying, because we talking about older. I think the women was more natural in like the '90s and all that. Like when they had to do too much. Total, TLC. Okay, that's another. Who was
Total.
Who
Kim.
would y'all take out of TLC? Who was your favorite?
Chili used to be.
Chili.
Yeah, Chili then Left Eye.
T-Boz.
See, I like T-Boz too. I knew you. They sleeping on T-Boz. T-Boz. But Left Eye, they all were unique in their own way.
Yeah.
But
I think I
used to
had
like
fun
T-Boz.
with Left Eye.
Chili seemed like she ain't doing too much. She just gonna be quiet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she gonna be
T-Boz was kind of. I just her voice kind of made me just be like, nah, I don't like that.
chill. See, we
It
talk
was
about
like-
looks.
it
Beyonce
sounded
always like that. That's why my
raspy.
brother.
It sounded like, God. I'm like, ugh.
That sounds just like
Get your
no
ass-
man.
just
She was smooth.
Oh, my
man.
goodness,
she
y'all
was
wildin'.
smooth.
But that's dude smooth. I don't
dude
want that.
smooth.
Like, oh.
So you
no.
want the opposite of you?
I guess so. On some kind of way.
Opposites attract.
Some kind of way.
We don't. Yeah.
Like I like crazy. I shouldn't like crazy.
All right, let's go. This
So
is
you
the
like
last
left
topic. Let's go. I'm stretching y'all because you just stared at appearance. Ethnic. She not black. She not white. Just either Spanish, Latin. I'll give y'all mine. I'll start it off because y'all want Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek was always one of mine. The chick, I don't forget her name, but she played on. Remember on
I know you
Low
talking
Down-
about
Low Down-
with
Mendez. Her name was Mendez too. Played on Low Down Dirty Shame. She
Low
had the
Down Dirty
mold.
Shame.
Not Eva. Oh, you're not talking about Eva Mendes.
I think it is. Was it even Mendez? She played on Desperate Housewives.
With
Right.
the millionaire with Mike Epps was his girlfriend.
I think
How about the Benjamins? She was Mike Epps' girlfriend.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty
Oh,
Shame.
No man.
You know what I'm
Jada
talking about?
Pinkett.
But the other girl, the cop in there. Oh my goodness, I gotta pull her up. Anyway, she played in a lot of movies. You know who I'm talking about. I think it
Cindy
was
Crawford.
Mendez though. Cindy Crawford?
Not
we
Cindy.
okay. We on your ethnic lot. Okay, so it could be like J Lo, Puerto Rican, Colombian, or
Probably J Lo. I mean,
J-Lo.
I used to be crazy about Kim Kardashian, but
Why?
early Kim Kardashian,
early,
right?
yeah,
early
like 10
Kim
years
when
ago,
she first.
man.
Why?
Yeah.
After the porno or
I never saw it. I never
okay.
saw it.
Never saw the
I just
but
like.
I know that Kardashian look.
I just liked her face.
But I'm gonna tell you straight up,
exotic.
I like Chloe. To me, I mean not Chloe, Courtney. Courtney was
The
is-
youngest.
No. Well, the
Ky-
sisters.
Kylie is
Ah,
the
them
youngest.
three. Yeah.
Yeah,
To me, it's
yeah.
like two groups of sisters, whatever.
Right. The younger
But-
of the three.
Yeah. Courtney is the youngest.
she the quiet
Before she
one.
had the baby.
She the quiet one.
That's the one that was
Yeah.
married to the basketball player, right?
No, that's Chloe.
That's Chloe.
I'm
Oh,
talking
you're talking
about the
about
one-
Courtney. That's the oldest.
Courtney.
The tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She be real quiet.
She
though.
seemed like she
don't even.
she going. Let me. Rita,
They
what up,
all-
Kardashians? I be in LA too. I might
They
bump
all
into
like
him at
TV
Whole
though.
Foods. She was messing with with Scott, the guy here.
Yeah.
They won't ever mess with a Burger King
you
worker.
Think, who you think is the best looking Kardashian?
Man. Probably Kim.
They need scheme on the E
with
network.
with the makeup and
What
all
up, Ryan
that?
Seacrest?
With the procedures or without it?
Fuck with us.
Way before the procedures. Man, it was funny. What
They all got it.
I watched this episode one night and I think she called Courtney, the older one, right? The tiny one. Kim called her like ugly or something like that. It was like
Hold on, Kim called Courtney ugly.
she was like, yeah, that's why you're the ugly Kardashian or some junk like that.
Remember you said that they called Chloe that.
Chloe.
I remember we met at Shorty and I was like, "Oh, you look like Khloe Kardashian." And then BOJ pulled me to the side. He's like, "Yo, you shouldn't say that. That's not a compliment because everybody say like she's the ugly Kardashian." I ain't know.
No, OJ daughter, who they say OJ.
That's Chloe.
That's Chloe. Who dated Lamar Odom?
Yeah,
Okay, Chloe.
Yep.
Yeah.
but I never heard that. Courtney was the ugly one. Who said that?
Yeah, she is.
Kim
though.
said
crazy.
That. Kim
That's
said
'cause
that.
they
in an
say she
argument.
not really like don't look like them. She
She doesn't
don't.
try. She don't really.
She don't try. That's why she bad. She badder. She is bad as them. We're
More
not even
heavy
trying.
set. She the heavy
Courtney,
set one.
you wildin',
Courtney's
James.
a thin one.
She's thin. You getting them mixed up.
The one who dated Lamar
That's
Odom.
not
No.
Courtney. That's Chloe.
Chloe. That's the heavy set one.
Yes, Chloe
We said
is.
that.
Yeah.
Keep up, man. Courtney. We're talking about Courtney is the thin one.
Right.
You with it?
Yep.
Oh, we got a couple more. We started 15. Yeah. Let's we gotta go into manhood. Finish it off. We gotta talk about the topic of the week, man. They trying to go to. They're trying to talk about LeBron James, man, who's a good father, just because he in the layup line with his son. Drew, you wanted to talk about this. Well, why they hate? Why, first of all, why everything LeBron James does? Why are they mad at it?
Because you're always trying to pull somebody down, man. When you're on top, and I know he's not. He didn't win a ring this year or last year, but he comes off as a good dude, and I think sometimes as human beings we just want to tear something down that makes us feel less than. Like, we can all shine in our own ways, but sometimes we just want to target people that.
It's unfortunate, man, because
they don't see no bad in him. They want to
he ain't cheated, married his high school sweetheart, did all that. So you gotta say something.
And
everybody has flaws, and I'm sure he has his, or maybe some secrets that haven't come out yet. But
that's what's unfortunate about this, constant media cycle. Like, people always want to tear people down and be negative, but we don't do that, man. Here, salute to LeBron James, the Lakers, the 2020 NBA champions. You just go ahead and give it to him. And
Bucks.
I mean, you already know we're gonna be there.
He trying to own the team, man. He trying to be squeaky clean so he can own the team.
I understand the perspective. Let me, see the other side. It's your son's game. Let him have it. But if you're a kid in that layup line and LeBron James in there, he first of all, he always around the team anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. They try to act like he trying to steal the moment. He don't need no other shine. He just creating memories with his brother. I think he really trying to stay in the league until Bronny gets there. Because 3 more years, that'd be dope. If first father son, he probably be on his last year, and then Bronny, if he gets be a rookie.
Well, I don't know if you saw the clip too, but his son dunked in the game.
Yeah.
And then LeBron came out of the court. Yeah.
Dropped his phone.
And people were saying, if my dad acted like that, or I'd be embarrassed. And I'm like, look, man, first of all, I didn't grow up with my dad. Or let me say it like this. I grew up with him, but he didn't raise me. We didn't live in the same house. And so I was raised by my grandfather. And both of them combined, I ran track and cross country in high school. I think both of them combined, they came to one track meet each.
Right.
And, I'm not throwing shade at them. I mean, they were busy. I lived in different cities and stuff. But if first of all, if you grew up with your dad, you don't have nothing to say.
Right.
Like, be quiet. And so for him as a black man, unfortunately, we got to say that because of our history.
No, this is real.
But for him to be out there showing out
and showing love with his son,
showing love for his son, man, that means more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's what people miss the point of. And to that point, man, that's why they said LeVar. You say what you want about LeVar Ball, man. LeVar raised his sons doing his thing, whatever.
No, LeVar need to sit down.
Nah, LeVar is doing the same thing. You can't give it one and not the other. LeVar, his sons is in the NBA. He got him on the plan. So come on now.
I'm gonna give him credit for raising his son.
You know what I mean?
But you don't do that for a man.
He said LeVar.
Once your son is a man, you got to step out the way.
Right.
Well, he got his business. He not in Zoe's life. He's the big baller brand.
He's doing more damage. I think he did more damage.
Doing or did?
First of all,
and then to your point, wait, real quick. He still has sons. The one is like 16, 17. So he's not in Zoe's life. He's in Melo's life. Or, so he doing the same thing Bronny doing.
I still haven't really seen much ball talent to get excited about. Look, I'm a critic, man.
Pause.
I'm
ball
a critic.
talent.
I'm telling you, man. Kaepernick.
Ball talent.
Ball talent. It ain't there.
No.
Lonzo, come on, man.
No, he gonna be all right with the Pelicans this year.
Lonzo is the Kourtney Kardashian of the NBA, man. Come on.
What you think about LeBron James?
LeBron? I like LeBron,
with his son. I mean,
I don't think that's a problem. He didn't do too much. Everybody expect him to be. They don't expect him to just be sitting there with a hoodie on and not be seen. He gonna celebrate and be joyful. That's his son, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Man.
I guarantee you go ask Jeffrey Jordan and them guys. Would you have liked it if your dad came to a game and showed out like that in high school?
Jeffrey was yes. He was trash.
They would have said yes.
Michael Jordan's son, but those are tough shoes to fill.
Those are huge shoes to fill. Yeah.
You already know. But listen, y'all, man, this has been another episode of the SKEAM Podcast. Again, make sure y'all check us on YouTube. Y'all see it right down there. Boom. IG SKEAM_podcast. Leave some comments. Tell us what y'all wanted to hear, discuss. We're gonna have some guests coming up within the next couple episodes. Got probably
J-Ho.
We ain't gonna do that. We might get one of our dates, one of the persons we named, to come on here to do something special.
We gonna get a hooker out here to come and tell us about her, how she doing stuff.
We're not gonna talk about.
That's a good interview right there.
Lady of the night. Signing off. Listen, Scheme Podcast. Take us home, D's. We out here. Peace.
That would be good.